opponent having a Mana Zane Jinx. Ooh, okay, we might have a game plan here. Please give me interesting artifacts. Please, 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 please. These are not interesting artifacts. The best one here is snipers by a mile. We could do Fishbones any. Because I talked about it. Yeah. Somebody somebody asked about it, so what do you do if you open with Fishbones? The answer is you play any. Let's see if I can properly showcase this. So this should be blue buff, Fishbones, Shojin, I think. Though arguably I could do Nashor as well. No, I think this is Guardian because of Amumu. You need emo. But usually, yeah, I think 2 emo is fine in this comp. And that guy have an open fort. No, is he AFK? No, he's AFK. Can you do the Sona sex strategy? Solo, frontline, and 1-star Sona. Read emo. The emo is a flat trade. The emo is a flat mana trade. They gain 20 flat mana when an ally dies, 30 flat mana when an ally dies. I think you misread the trade. It's not percentage. There used to be a trade that gave percentage. It was the anomaly thing from set 13. What was it called? Wasteland thing. The Wasteland Jinx. That was actually percentage, which is why we put like 1-star scars on the front line to grant Jinx as much mana as possible. Okay, let's see. This is useful. This is acceptable. This is useful. Okay, that kind of took everything interesting. I don't know if this Annie is strong enough to do this, but we can try. I mean, Jewel is fine. Yeah, but Fishbones Annie is actually pretty decent. Emo duck, sorry. Set carry any good? No. I'm afraid not. No Annies yet. I don't think I've seen a single normal Annie in my shop yet. That's cause for concern. Sup, Kardax? Choo-choo. But yeah, so the main concept is like this, right? Fishbones gives 50 attack speed. Nashor gives, well, technically 70 attack speed, but it's fairly close. But the 20% attack speed are definitely worth sacrificing to get the random targeting, because you can pretty easily wreck, well, maybe not this fight, but sometimes you get lucky and then you just snack the enemy carries, because sometimes when, like, Annie has a bit of a late game issue when the opponents have like a declaw tank in front of her. It takes a very long time to get rid of it. So being able to bypass the declaw tank with the Fishbones overall should give her a better late game. I wanna play Innovating Locket. I even put it in my Twitch title that I'm looking for this artifact today. I mean, you know me, right? Like, I'll take any artifact I get my hands on. But yeah, if I get Innovating Locket, I will take it and play it. I can assure you that much at least.
Way to die, Normie.
Okay, do we just slam the Nashor? Slamming, see, the problem is there's still the Jeweled Gauntlet issue. But the Nashor can be moved to Ari later, right? Keep roll any wave. Okay, the wave never stops. Okay, I'm gonna stay above 30 here. You take the Nashor. You give me Sentinel. Okay, I don't have Nico or Na yet, but they're not that important at the moment since my Annie is full build. I do need some frontline items. They're currently highest priority. Come on, Annie. Show me the nice Fishbones value. She's not doing that hot. RNG could be a bit better. Can you get Black Market Augment as first one? Only in the second encounter. But yes, you can. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a Pandora. Oh, what? Allies of your emo champions gain 45% of emo mana bonus when an ally dies, gain any and Vex. I'm leaning to Pandora's though, because it would solve my frontline item issue. And do I really care about the rest of my team? If I have any. And I kinda don't. So let's focus on that instead. Yeah, Pandora is like the best way to fix all of my frontline issues. Ooh, that guy is already Jinx 3. All that shimmers is a... No, wait, there's a prismatic shimmer item that gives you moguls and gamblers. That one is really disgusting if you play punk. Ah, finally this Annie is going ham. But not ham enough. Now, I don't want to give Cannon an item yet because I'm rolling with Pandora. I want like belts and tears, cloaks and chainmails, you know, stuff like that. Especially belt from Amox is nice. Okay, got ourselves a Momo. I don't think we're gonna need this Vex for it a bit. Okay, probably need my NE3 next round though. Honestly, maybe... I wonder, should I use the bakery map more often because I'm literally burning down the kitchen? Feels like this map is quite fitting. Candice Cassandra, please stop killing my Eddie, thank you. But how did he... Okay, at least we're still winning the fight, that's good. It's okay, he was just feeding her mana, right? Everything planned. I do think I would prefer blue buff over Nashor most likely, right? Where we have enough attack speed on Annie. Oh. Okay, belted is. How did this Cassandra even make it here? If they, that he didn't go on cannon? Oh, I guess cannon moved one up. I played any carry with Luden, Deathfire, and Shield. Okay, let's just do this. Who need that? Nope. Yes. Maybe. I don't care for 2-star though. Still nothing. Getting closer to Lilia 3, which I suppose is useful. I guess I want to protect it here for the time being. I mean, regarding Titanic Strength set, keep in mind that the set is an AP unit. I mean, the Mosha set in set 10 is AP at least. Okay, nice. That's fine. I can work with that. Might be able to finish the... Yeah, I guess I could move the Nashors for the Nico here. This combo is supposed to be 4 Guardian, right? Which means I'm supposed to be playing Nico and Thresh. I don't need to play Super Fans. Ever since the Super Fan item was changed to Jeweled, it's just not that important anymore. Like, Super Fan Annie is more like an opener, not really a commitment, and I didn't really have the opener for it. But yeah, this Annie is already going pretty strong. I mean, we have the power spike, so that is nice. I mean, Super Fan on Annie used to be Shojin and was so broken that Riot had to remove it. What is the best artifact for Mordekaiser or Headliner? I don't know. Unending Despair? Probably. Doesn't Titanic give both AD and AP scaling with health? I'd have to check. Titanic Strength, where is it? Your team gains 1.25 of the max health as attack damage and 1.25 of the max health as ability power. Oh no, you're actually right. Okay, but it's still bad. But no, you're right. Nah, no tears. Okay. Wait, don't... Who do I actually remove? Wait, do I remove Cannon? No. Wait, don't I remove... But wait, if I remove Lilia, does this mean I'm running no Sentinel in this comp? I think you actually remove Lilia in this comp, right? Because you need the cannon for the guard. I mean, unless you run a 2-2 split, but... Yeah, I guess you remove Lilia here. Mana overflows, nice. Wait, which one is better? Why she auto attacks more? She has more than 1.0 attack speed, right? Nah, it's mana overflow. I think it's mana flow. I mean, one thing to keep in mind regarding Annie. Let's do this, this, and then this. So that Annie ended up receiving a buff that was not really intended, which is where Riot changed how mana overflow works. And any profits of this a lot. And the old blue buff, yeah, the old blue buff, the old blue buff was like reducing max mana. And the new blue buff gives mana after casting. And I believe the new blue buff scales better with Evo than the old one. Yeah, Punk is a pretty annoying matchup. That's why, like, it's literally one of the reasons why I took Fishbones, just to not have to deal with this Declaw Pantheon. Blue buff was bugged. Yeah, it was like bugged on Ari. I made a video about it, but as far as I remember, this did get fixed eventually. So I think this is level 8. Get rid of Lilia and play Nico Thresh. I think that's the comp. And then look for Sona. Yeah, the Shojin actually looked worse than... Shojin looked worse than Nash, I agree. Well... Why am I emo? Because I'm playing emo any. Let's swap the Shojin with the Nesho to compare. I mean, you could argue with mana flow, the attack speed is definitely better. But yeah, let's find out. Oh, there's a Sona here. Goodbye, Sona. I will miss you. I mean, I can move the Shojin. Oh, well, technically. Yeah, Lulu can just take the Shojin here. Interesting. Okay, let's do Shojin on the Lulu and then let's try Blue Nash of Fishbones on the Annie. We have Adaptive, which I can actually use. I don't mind it. But then again, maybe I'm gonna look into a Prot Bow for Thresh instead. Okay, Fishbones Ezreal, that's brave. Okay, let's see, how fast is she this time? Maybe don't put her in the corner because of Hyperpop, because of Crowd Divers. But then again, the problem with corner is Crowd Diver is an AoE stun. There's a way to circumvent this though. So if you position like this, then I think the Lulu gets targeted and the Crowd Diver stun is on these two hexes, so you technically still bypass the stun this way. I mean, the way Annie kind of works is that after 4 casts she gains attack speed and gets like a second fireball. So it's pretty important to get her to 4 casts as fast as possible. She is so fast. Like what I like about Fishbones as well is that she never has to move. That is nice. Because you definitely don't want Annie to move. I mean, that was 13,639 damage, not bad. Considering I have a non-existing front line, that is pretty solid. Okay. Level, put Nico in. Kinda need a Thresh 2-star with a Prot Bow to buy me some time. replace Seraphine with Sona. You can also do Ari. It's like Ari into Sona, more or less. Any Chain Vest? Okay, let's just roll for the Chain Vest. Nothing yet. Okay, this is for Guardian. Might go for one cloak here. I can pick up the Ari, but that's not much to look for at the moment. I can do Lulu 3 and Momo 3, look for Ari or Sona, but I mean, technically this combo is supposed to rush level 9, right? Because you need legendaries like Sona to cap out your board. I mean, the fights are going definitely well. See, this is the difference with Fishbones, right? The opponent has like a full tank with Declaw, and with Fishbones you just pretty much snack everybody else. It is a pretty big deal. And thanks to the 8 hex, she has like the full board within range. Like, so this guy is like Declaw Pantheon 3, that's terrible for me. This guy is Declaw Echo, that's super annoying. So being able to bypass these units with Fishbones Annie is this like makes my life so much easier. Yeah, I can play Ari instead of Sarah, it's fine. I don't really have items for Ari at the moment because I need to prioritize frontline. The revival set is fun to play, but it's annoying how easy people hit 334. Yeah, if I had one complaint about the revival, it's 334 units as well. Like, sometimes you have a really fun comp and some guy just sells his board, puts a 334 on his board, and then the fight is kind of like over. It's very boring, very unintuitive. So yeah, that would be my #1 complaint as well. It's just playing against 334 units gets old very fast. It's not necessarily a chosen issue. I mean, if you play set 14, you're gonna be seeing a lot of 334 units as well. Annie, please. Why is this Shing still alive? Unbelievable. Hyper Pop is decent. More mana gain. Do we have anti-heal? Yeah, we have Sunfire, right? Nashor's is also good. Okay, they take Hyper Pop. I think I'll just take Nashor's here. Maybe on Lulu. It's not terrible. Let's see. We could throw Sentinel in late game. Superfan is not worth it. It's probably. I think it's just Sona Ilaoi in late game. Sona, like Ilaoi just for frontline, and I mean both Sona and Ilaoi just for frontline. Having a Thresh 2 at some point would also be nice. I would appreciate that. I mean, we definitely live until like. We're not gonna die in stage 5, right? So. I really like the fact that I don't have to deal with this Pantheon right now. Man, but this like, I don't know why Annie refuses to target Jinx for some reason. She did get the Karthus, which was nice, but my Annie so far has not done a very good job at snacking the enemy Jinx. There are 2 Jinx players. Okay, let's see. Next opponent is Bard, the Jazz board. So here we have like a Punk setup with Senna. Here we have 2 Bard. Wait, there's 2 Jinx and 2 Bard setups as my final opponent. Okay, Annie, come on, you can do this, Annie. I believe. Okay, I think we need to believe a bit harder. She is spreading her damage a lot. Thankfully, Bard is just very slow. Thank you, Lulu. Did you know that working out with Set makes you bigger? Get Lulu'd. How? How could my comp lose to Annie? Echo is currently in for frontline and for Spell Weaver. Yes. I could, in theory, do... And he also has AoE CC, which is useful. But technically, if I wanted to, I could do Gragas Ilaoi in late game. But, I mean, the Echo ability is fairly useful. Let's see. Man. Fresh is good. Sentinel is useful, I guess, now. Potential Lulu 3. Don't care that much about... Oh, there's Sona. It's probably Pandora. More frontline items. Okay, so Ari can leave for Sona now. Why is... I mean, man, this Jinx just does not want to die. Holy moly. Okay, so Sona here, she gets green form. We don't have crowd divers, right? I don't think there's any crowd divers in this lobby anymore. So technically we can change the positioning a bit. Make sure this works out. No Thresh 2-star yet. Actually, let's do this. Okay, come on, get the bard, get the bard, get the bard, get the bard, get the bard. Get the MF, get the bard. Anything? Any? You're so close. No! Oh, danger, danger, danger! I love this Lulu, man. Okay, good job, Lulu. 7k Lulu, we're Shoujo Nashor, man. Holy moly. Ooh, Sona 2. No items for her, sadly. I wonder what is better. 16 hours? No, I think the Blitzcrank is currently better. We need, by the way, we need more units like Lulu and we need more traits like Hyperpop. You guys agree? I'm gonna argue Hyperpop is one of the best filler traits that ever existed in the history of TFT. It's so incredibly satisfying. This is exactly what I would want from like give mana to somebody else type trait. I don't want to have like a trait that says like, oh, your team gets 5 mana every 2 seconds, and the units that have the trait gain 10 mana every 2 seconds. That's like so boring. There's no fantasy, there's no power fantasy behind it. But Lulu is different. Lulu is like, oh, I can play a lot of Lulus, and all of them will end up granting mana to my juicy unit. Like, that's an actual power fantasy, right? Reforge. I have Pandora. Why do I care about Reforge? I care about a Thresh 2-star and a Nico 2-star. Let's do Ilaoi here. Okay, I'm gonna give up the Lulu here, because at this point she doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, this guy is pretty strong, not gonna lie. I don't know if my Annie can handle this. Thankfully, the Ilaoi tentacles are extremely useful against Karthus ultimate. I did get the Karthus, which is nice, but man, this guy is just way too strong. Goodbye, cool world. That was a very powerful punk player. Okay, 3rd place. Fishbones, Annie. I mean, I needed better frontline.